Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. Now let's dive into what took place during the Naivasha tour, where RIGATHI GACHAGUA attended, I think it was a church-related function there of Redeemed Gospel. Now we all also remember that RIGATHI GACHAGUA took that opportunity to blast the CDF. Now we have done an analysis on that, a previous analysis. So in this analysis, I want us to focus on something that happened in the streets of Naivasha when RIGATHI GACHAGUA was attempting to access the area, and also when RIGATHI GACHAGUA was giving out his speech. Now there was all expectation that there was going to be chaos. That is Naivasha, by the way. There was going to be chaos. And just like Nakuru, Naivasha also is like a cosmopolitan town, and that means tribes ambazo ziko pale ni nyingi. So the expectation from the police was that kulikuwa kutakuwa na some kind of confrontation. So because of that reason, or from any other reasons which people have talked about, that the police attempted to stop GACHAGUA. So whichever reason, there was a video that was shared about police in the streets of Naivasha. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go through that disturbing video. I call it disturbing because whenever police are spotted, especially the anti-riot police, there is a possibility of chaos. So we say disturbing because most of the time during those kind of encounters, unapataga Kenyans have been arrested, someone was tear gassed, someone was shot, or something happened. There are always arrests after that meeting. So before we get further on this, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to kindly urge you to like this video. It's so important because when you like this video, that is the only YouTube shares our content. By the way, I've discovered that many of you good viewers forget to like. Please always like, always subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed, because the good thing is when you support us, that is how we feel appreciated. So thank you so much for that support. GACHAGUA, knowing very well that William Ruto is going to tour Mount Kenya, and Mount Kenya tour is going to start from April 1st. So GACHAGUA, after some extensive silence, surfaced, and there is a video of him going to Kajiado. You remember that video where GACHAGUA talked about so many things, and there's also called that Mount Kenya people should just come out in numbers, don't heckle William Ruto, take the money.
Sasa wale wameua hiyo watoto wakikuletea pesa, uchanganye na ile yako, si utapata shida? Lakini pesa msiwache, mkule. Mtakula? Taru. Mtayari? Tuko tayari. Na mimi niseme nikimalizia.
And then he has come out with rates for just listen to the president, rates for clapping for the president, rates for accepting lies. So GACHAGUA has literally tried to belittle the trip that is supposed to take place beginning first, and it's going to be for 1 week, by the way. So let's get back to Naivasha. First of all, I wanted to pay attention to this video. This is what the Naivasha appeared like when RIGATHI GACHAGUA was in the area. So just watch these videos. Very well, ladies and gentlemen. One would easily say that probably the state is trying to interfere with RIGATHI GACHAGUA's events. But for those of you who managed to, watch the whole event, do you think that was the case? Just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you think that video was of a government attempting to stop Rigathi Gachagua from making moves. I have read someone say that this is going to be one of the biggest mistake if the government is to embark on this strategy of trying to contain Rigathi Gachagua, because this is only going to make him popular, more popular. I've also seen other people say that Rigathi Gachagua is peddling a lot of propaganda, falsehoods. It's also trying to create tribalism. I don't know about that, but just go below in the comment section and also react. Whether you think Rigathi Gachagua is peddling ukabila. There are people who say that whatever is trying to do ni kusukuma ukabila. You know, I think a week ago, I was listening to Wamuchomba. There's something Wamuchomba mentioned when he was trying to throw an advice to Rigathi Gachagua. And then he told Rigathi Gachagua that, look here, you know, Mount Kenya umesha kukubali. It's high time that you start going outside Mount Kenya so that you can, you know, try to win the hearts of other people. I think Wamuchomba was trying to advise Rigathi Gachagua that you can't only depend on Mount Kenya to be the president. That is, if he wants to become the president. What you need to do is to go outside Mount Kenya to be able to win the hearts of other people, so that collectively, you can now maybe say that you're gonna equal representation across Kenya. I don't know that Naivasha should be considered as India, Mount Kenya. I don't think, because see, Nakuru is also considered as Mount Kenya, but you see Nakuru ni iko Rift Valley, again unasikia Mount Kenya, but you see Naivasha iko ndani ya Nakuru County. I think you know about the geographical locations. Nakuru, Naivasha is part of Nakuru. So let's go back to Naivasha again. Now that the police are seen on the streets, let's picture a scenario where Rigathi Gachagua is going to probably like Baringo. Can he really do that? Can he go to Baringo? Because honestly speaking, he has been touring Mount Kenya to Mount Kenya hapo. But then let's picture a scenario where Rigathi Gachagua is going to Baringo. Or let's say he has gone to Taita Taveta County. Or let's say Mombasa County. How do you think the security is going to look like if in Naivasha, this is what we have seen? That kind of tense situation. Most likely, I don't think the government is going to allow Rigathi Gachagua to continue, these public addresses. If you listen to what is said in Naivasha, utajua kwamba hii trip ya William Ruto ya Mount Kenya itakuwa na kizaazaa. What he has done is to try to create an impression kwamba wale ambao watakuwa wamekuja pale, if at all there's a huge turn up, let's assume William Ruto is in Mount Kenya, the turn up pale, the turnout is magnificent. It will be very easy for Rigathi Gachagua to say, you see, I told you people to go and collect pesa. Pesa imemwagwa pale. So they listened to him. They went there to collect money. I don't know that Rigathi Gachagua is telling us what used to happen in 2022, 2021, that Mount Kenya people, whenever they turned up, they would be given money. Ilikuwa ni kusikiza tu Ruto na upopoe pesa. Is that the secret that Rigathi Gachagua is trying to give us? I'm just looking at this statement from both angles, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you. Just go below in the comment section and tell us, what do you think Rigathi is telling us what used to happen in 2022? Because listening to Rigathi, I could tell that there's something he was not telling us. It was up to us as Kenyans to interpret these words carefully. Ni kama 2022, 2021 ilikuwa ni pesa ninatembea. Ukienda kwa mkutano ni pesa. So maybe slowly people started feeling that this is the man we need. Ni hustler na anatupatia pesa. Je, akikuwa kwa president ni deputy na anatupatia pesa. Akikuwa president maybe ata double up your pesa. Is that what Rigathi is telling us? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and offer your reaction on this matter. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.